Hey guys, George Diamondyard Sports Cards coming at you with another video. This is going to be a very quick one. It's a quick PSA reveal. Swingin 60s, didn't send off many cards. 9 cards total, not much. These cards just wanted to get them graded. There's nothing spectacular here. I mean, they're Hall of Famers. And there's a couple cool ones, really cool ones. And there's a story behind a few of them. But anyway, I just wanted to show you these 9 cards. Just got them back. So here we go. So, quick hitter, PSA reveal. First card. These first 3 cards I had since I was a kid. Some of the first vintage cards I ever bought. This Swingin 60 special was $9 a card. We got them back 18 months later. Anyway, so here we go. First one was a 1967 Frank Robinson. This Frank Robinson is a... not MVP year, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so this beautiful Frank Robinson, it was a 4. It was just a nice card. I've had it since I was a kid. One of the first vintage cards I ever bought, and I figured at $9, why not? So that's the first one. Next one is a Frank Robinson that I really liked as a kid. I drew this picture over and over again and loved the red legs. So I thought that was a really neat looking Frank Robinson, 1964. Again, he was just a terror in the National League, one of the greatest right fielders of all time. This is interesting. PSA did the normal casing with some of these, with the frosted area and framing it. But on this one, they didn't. You can see they did not frame it. Now, I don't know if that's because they feel like it's moderately miscut or not. You can leave a comment below. Sometimes they do this. I don't know if it's careless or not. Would absolutely prefer it if it was, would prefer it if it was like this one, where it was framed. But anyway, both of these cool Frank Robinsons, and again, they've been in my collection probably since the, like 85-ish, 84, 85, somewhere around there. But really like the 64, one of my favorites. One of my favorite sets, highly underrated, really good card stock, cool salmon back, as you guys know. Next one was another 64. It was a Willie Mccovey stretch. My father-in-law was talking baseball with me last night, and he's like, man, that guy, because we were talking about Judge, and he was saying how Judge can just rip these monstrous home runs. And he's like, you know, Willie Mccovey was like that. He could crush the ball. But anyway, so this got an MK, and there is an MK. You can see there's an X in light. I never knew this. There's a little X right there on Willie's left of his face. But I have had this card again since like 1985. It's my first ever Willie Mccovey card. Also, this card just threw it in because I was like, well, I'm just trying to fill this up. It's $9 a card. Nice 68 All-Star Gibby. Again, you can see it's not framed. This is like the 1956, 55 holder, what they put 55s and 56s in. So this Gibby is not framed in like that, but got a PSA 4, fine with that. Again, very cheap to grade these. This one I was disappointed by. This was a super awesome 68 Bird Belters, and you can see it's a little off on the back, but it is yellow and nice and pack fresh, as they love to say in the hobby, but it really was. I bought it at my local card shop. I thought this thing is an 8 all day long, and it got a 7. Now, nothing wrong with a 7, but I mean, it's just, you look at this card, is a blazer. It's just a really nice card of these 2 all-time Hall of Famers, and just super nice condition, no print dots, nothing wrong with the card. Just really, really nice presentation. Anyway, just really like this card of these 2 Hall of Famers. So, Bird Belters, PSA 7. Next one was Pete Rose, and it had a crease in it. So I figured the best at this, I think, at 3 on this. But it actually got a 3.5. It's a really nice 66 Rose, well-centered, just kind of like I like them. You know, it doesn't have to be high grade, but I just like the eye appeal. But you can see in light, there's a crease right there. And I knew that was there, didn't get the card for much, but just thought it was a nice Pete Rose, 66. The back is pretty sweet. I mean, it's really nice color on the back. I mean, if it didn't have the crease in it, I think this card's got a shot at like a 6 to 7 range, but really nice Pete Rose. A few more cards left here. This was a cool Roger Maris 62 World Series. Maris wins the game in the ninth, and this got a 6.5, so I was happy with that. I knew it was a nice one. Just, the wood grain is so tough, and this is just a really, really cool looking Maris card. There's that swing, and obviously the timing is very interesting with Judge closing in on Maris's Yankee home run record, which is almost certainly to be broken absent injury or misfortune. Next card was a beautiful card. I thought this was going to get an authentic, but it got a grade. It's a post 62 post serial, Roberto Clemente. You guys haven't watched Lou Rock's podcast with Orlando, A Collector's Dream, and with Brent Neerman, Musings, and James Elite Hunters. Check that out. Excellent discussion of Latinos in the game. And they were making fun of one of the individuals because he could not roll his R's. Roberto Clemente. And my Spanish is terrible. But anyway, this card is certainly not terrible. This is a beauty. Probably just going to keep it for the PC. I just thought, man, when I saw this card at the card shop and they didn't want much for it, and I was just like, this look at his face. It's beautiful. Really good registration on this. Hand cut. I guess the blue lines are more rarer than the red lines, but anyway, a 4.5. So really happy about that one. And the last card is a rookie cup of one of the greatest catchers of all time, Mr. Johnny Bench. Back, not quite as orange or salmonly as you'd like. The front's really nice. Nice 69 rookie cup Johnny Bench. I was really happy to see that this got a 5. I was mildly surprised. I was thinking maybe a 4. But it's a beautiful bench. I thought the centering was pretty good. This makes it look like it's higher than it is. There, it's probably better. More representative of the card, but beautiful rookie cup. And so anyway, this wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching the Swingin' 60 special with, Clemente, Gibson, both Robinson boys, Pete Rose, Roger Maris, Mccovey, and Johnny Bench. Keep collecting.